Governor Walker, many of our nation's cities are seeing increases in murders this year. Many people say that that could be something called a Ferguson effect, namely a shifting of the equilibrium between police and offenders. Do you think a Ferguson effect is responsible for any of this crime increase, and what could be done?
Well, first off, I think when it comes to the issue, not just of police, but of race in general, there's really two different views in the world, in this country, on that. One is if you focus on division, like some in this administration has, you're going to get more division. If you focus on unity, particularly, you're going to get more of that. I think a good example we know in this state are the good people from Charleston, particularly the families of the massacred, who showed us the way of unity. I think they showed us a lesson not just here in South Carolina, but across the country and around the world, that if you focus on things to bring people together, that's what you're going to get. And so, yes, do we have an issue in this country that we have to deal with when it comes to race? Absolutely. But we shouldn't confuse that into somehow thinking that that means we shouldn't treat our law enforcement professionals as the great men and women that they are. Because you see, I got a little pushback about a week ago because I wrote a column and I talked about the fact that I raised the concern about the current president not speaking up. You see, right now, when there are men and women in uniform, and a couple weeks back I was in Harris County, Texas, where a sheriff deputy was pumping gas into his car, his squad car, and someone came up and 15 times put bullets into his head like a cold-blooded assassin. And the sheriff down there said he believed it was because that sheriff's deputy was wearing the uniform. If something like that or other things like that across this country happen, every leader we have, be it at the local level, the state level, all the way up to the President of the United States, and for that matter, anyone in the clergy and business and anywhere else needs to step up and say, that is wrong. The men and women who wear the badge are doing the right thing every day, all the time. They protect us. We need to have their back. As president, they will have my back every single day.